Gentlemen, let's move straight to our next conversation. Now, there is so much speculations regarding the political ambition of Peter Obi for 2027 as he continues to hobnob with coalition. But Obi has debunked such speculations by confirming that he will run for president in 2027. He dismissed speculation that he may become the running mate to former Vice President Atiku Abubakar. The former governor of Anambra State also reaffirmed his loyalty to the Labour Party, saying he remains a vibrant member despite his involvement in a broader opposition coalition aimed at unseating President Bola Tinubu in 2027. Okay, BK, let me start with you here. I mean, Peter Obi, yes, he has debunked the rumors about being a running mate to Alhaji Atiku Abubakar, but do you think this declaration, signals confidence of his political brand? Or is this a tactical move to maintain independence?
It's a good move to affirm its relevance. It's a good move to hold on to its base. The day Peter Obi agrees to be running mate to anyone, a lot of the people backing him today, especially our friends from the Southeast, they withdraw their support. The main reason he got a lot of those votes from the Southeast, and even outside the Southeast, was because the Igbos saw their blood on the ballot, and they became far more interested in taking part in the election and ensuring that a candidate of Igbo extraction carried the day. So he decides, if he decides to test this time around, if he decides not to stand on his own, and I've said it before, I do not see any reason why somebody will get up to the point of contesting or being the presidential candidate of Labour Party, and then he will go and become the running mate to another candidate 4 years later. It makes absolutely no sense. It suggests a decline. So now he knows what will happen. He's been trying to hold on to his base since the 2023 election by intervening in national issues and all that. The day he decides to go and be running mate to Atiku or to anybody again, he knows that he has committed political suicide doing it. So this is the why I'm convinced that he decided to remain in the Labour Party, so that even if
Okay, I think we're having network challenges with BKO. But talk to me, what's your interpretation? He has dispelled, the rumors that, hey, he's not a running mate to anybody. What's your interpretation of this? And also, what does this say about... Okay, just hold that thought. We need to go on this quick break. And when we return, the conversation continues. Don't go anywhere. Still Journalist Hangout.
In the 21st century, Nigeria cannot be an independent nation without technology independence.
In a world racing towards the future, out of Africa is Zynox Technologies, a Nigerian tech group with major global certifications. proven capacity and a bold vision to domesticate world-class technologies.
From powering critical government infrastructure, homes and businesses, to delivering some of Africa's most integrated ICT projects, we are redefining what's possible, and we take responsibility. And with our efficient high-power renewable energy solutions, we are bringing sustainable power to homes and businesses.
Let's build a stronger tech nation, powered by Zynox. Zynox. Anticipate the future.
All right, if you just joined us, it's still Journalist Hangout. I still have Majid Jamil right here. GKB is also right here with us, and we also have BKO joining us via Zoom. So before we went on that break, I asked you, what's your interpretation of this? I mean, he has dispelled the rumor that he's not a running mate to anybody. So talk to him, what does this say about his political ambition and his strategy for 2027?
Obi is going to be in a dilemma very soon.
Dilemma?
Yeah, the dilemma being what BKO just explained. In 2023, Obi went to Atiku, I want to be your running mate. Atiku said, no, you don't stand any chance. That's why he left PDP and went to Labour. And when he got to Labour, he found his voice, he gave it a try. He got 6 million votes, same 6 million plus, same with Atiku. Now, he has seen the momentum that gave him, and he has sustained the momentum since then. So, now, he is still a member of Labour Party, but chucking his head into ADC, where he believes he could have a bigger platform, and that's why he's singing that 4-year single tenure, is dangling that gambit, that carrot of a 4-year single tenure that I don't need more than 4 years to fix Nigeria. Now, but ADC is being named Atiku-led ADC. Atiku sees this as his very last chance to have a grab at the presidency. And with Obasanjo as a key figure in ADC, who sought to the emergence of Aregbesola as the secretary of the party, and Obasanjo will not want an Atiku to pick that ticket, because Atiku ran away from PDP when he saw that Wike has captured the structure of the party that could make him emerge as candidate. So, for Obasanjo will back an Obi presidential candidate for either Labour or ADC, but will Amechi El-Rufai, who abused Obi seriously in 2023, sit down and watch an Obi emerge as the presidential candidate of ADC. So it's going to be a very complex thing, and I mean, as events unfold, we will see. But I hope Obi will still have the Labour Party to fall back to when they throw him out of ADC, because except he emerges,
or when he walks out,
or when except he emerges as a consensus candidate, he can never pick the ticket of ADC if they go
the way it is configured.
The way it is configured.
So what happens if he does not get the ticket? What are his chances here? Even though he has said that he's not a running mate to the former vice president.
Two things you have to look at. The Obi of 2023 is not the Obi of 2027. Obi of 2023 has the ethnic votes, the bloc vote from the southeast, wherever they may be. They also have a sizable number of Christian votes. Again, no, just the way they have been. This election has shown that Obi is trying very hard to look for a bigger platform, because he keeps saying that the ruling party has infiltrated Labour Party. Why they have the illusion that the ruling party cannot also infiltrate ADC, I don't know. But let's work under the assumption that everything will go as planned. Obi supporters have already been crying now that they don't really care what happens as long as Obi is on the ticket, on top of the ticket. That is cast in stone.
Okay.
Whether those elements of the North will agree to that is another thing entirely. So he had two options. Hold on tightly to the Labour Party flag, which is almost certainly will be given to him. Or look for people of like minds to join him in Labour Party and then run as an independent candidate under the Labour Party. But once he leaves the coalition, I'm sorry to say, the coalition simply becomes a northern coalition. And their attempts at pretending to be a national coalition will fall flat on its face.
Okay.
So Obi is the key to make it national. And unless he comes down and decides to be vice president, which is detrimental to his own image,
Okay.
nothing will go forward.
All right, I'll come to you, BKO. Still talking about Peter Obi. In a recent interview, he said something. He accused the Tinubu administration of lacking compassion for the people of Nigeria. That if he's elected, he will show compassion. BKO, your thoughts on this?
At this stage, the politicians who have come together by way of ADC will say whatever they need to say to get the support of the people to support their desire to unseat President Tinubu in 2027. I do not know Peter Obi amongst the most generous Nigerians. I don't think he has that record for generosity. A generous person is somebody who has empathy. I do not know any of the policies of President Tinubu that he is likely to reverse if he becomes president. He is not likely to reverse the subsidy removal, for example. I've not seen anybody who would do that amongst the people interested in Tinubu's job. In fact, it's like President Tinubu has made the job of the next president of Nigeria easier because he has taken the bullet for all of them. The removal of the subsidy means that some states, I know a state in Nigeria now, that receives on the average about 63 billion naira a month. You are not receiving anything close to that before now. I know a state in Nigeria today that receives about 48 billion. So people who dismiss the subsidy removal as not having made significant impact, they don't know what they are talking about. People who sit on social media trying to analyze Nigeria, talking about things that they know next to nothing about. Oh, so how much money are governors collecting? I said a governor now receives 63 billion. One of the South states, 63 billion a month. None of them was taking anything close to that before. There were occasions in the past when they even had to share, the three tiers of government had to share just about 300 billion. Now, one state will take 63 billion from the federation account. The Peter Obi will not come into office and say it's reversing the subsidy. It will never. So, I want governments to show empathy. Now, our president decided to do something to bring down food prices. They are the same people who are saying, oh, what he has done shows that he is terrified. They are afraid. They are afraid. That's why they quickly did what they did. Meanwhile, if you suggested to them and they didn't do it, you will say they are pig-headed, they are stubborn, they do not care about the welfare of the people. Now, a decision that has helped us achieve a reduction in the price of rice and some commodities, you are now saying that they made that decision in panic. What is it? Are you happy to see Nigerians suffer just so that you can say that, oh, we told you that this government is a useless one? So this is the thing. Peter Obi, yes, we see him go from point to point, going from state to state when there is a calamity. It's a good quality. But that in itself does not guarantee that such people, those people will vote for you. There's no guarantee at all. It's no guarantee. I do not see him winning any of the core northern states, for example. Even if he visits people, he visits them anytime there's a calamity. He will not win any of those states. And I've said before, people can fact check me. There is no state that has majority Muslim that Peter Obi won in the last election. Peter Obi won Plateau State. Of course, the NPP won Plateau State in 1979. Solomon La, the Plateau State governor, was the candidate of NPP. And Nnamdi Azikiwe was the presidential candidate and leader of the NPP. So it's not even the first time. It's not even the first time that a candidate of Southeast extraction will win such a state, because they also have significant Southeast population.
Southeast and Christian population.
Yes, especially the Nasarawa part of the state, of the old Plateau State, significant Southeast indigenous. So this is the thing.
All right, gentlemen, let's move straight to our final conversation.